반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
During the house renovations, the workers had found something unexpected and the secretary hurried to inform Shin Yeo-jin. They had discovered something unusual while working on the interior, and Shin Yeo-jin took the item from the secretary, studying it carefully with a serious expression. She knew this item could help her ensure that Choi Myung-ji would end up behind bars for life. Shin Yeo-jin had started a large renovation project to change the house interior, making it more comfortable for Guhana. She was completely remodeling the mansion, erasing any signs of Eugene's presence. The old furniture and white walls were replaced with a modern style, and the room where Eugene had stayed was transformed. Shin Yeo-jin instructed the workers, saying, "Make sure this room is completely changed. We need to leave no trace of the past." She was determined to help Guhana forget everything related to Eugene. Choi Myung-ji thought Shin Yeo-jin was simply trying to organize her memories of Eugene, a task she didn't understand the point of. The next morning, the workers began their work and the sound of tools filled the house. Shin Yeo-jin watched closely, giving detailed instructions. Then, one of the workers found something strange on the floor of Shin Yeo-jin's bedroom. The worker picked it up and gave it to the secretary, who quickly brought it to Shin Yeo-jin. "Chairman, we found this while working. It seems unusual," the secretary said. Shin Yeo-jin carefully examined the item. It was talisman. As soon as she saw it, her suspicion about Choi Myung-ji was confirmed. She had heard rumors that Choi Myung-ji used talismans to harm others, and now she knew it was true. Shin Yeo-jin remembered what the former housekeeper Shim Bang-ul had said about Choi Myung-ji sneaking in and out of her room. That's when Shin Yeo-jin decided to move her important documents to a safer place, worried that Choi Myung-ji might steal or tamper with them. That evening, Shin Yeo-jin called Choi Myung-ji into the living room. She calmly showed her the talisman and asked, "Choi Myung-ji, you left this in my room, didn't you?" Caught off guard, Choi Myung-ji quickly denied it. "No, Chairman, I don't know anything about it," she said, shaking her head. Shin Yeo-jin narrowed her eyes but smiled and said, "Really? Well, let's just forget about it this time." She ended the conversation, pretending to let Choi Myung-ji off the hook. Although relieved, Choi Myung-ji still felt uneasy. Later, she spoke privately with Yoon Se-young. "If they find out what we did, it's over. We need to raise all the evidence quickly," she said. Yoon Se-young asked, trembling, "Is Detective Joe really going to handle everything?" Choi Myung-ji sighed and nodded. He said he could manage it, but if this comes out, we're finished. Shin Yeo-jin won't forgive us. Meanwhile, Detective Joe pretended to listen to their conversation on the phone, but Shin Yeo-jin had already set up a recording device. She was capturing everything Choi Myung-ji said, including their plan to cover up a hit-and-run accident. The next day, Shin Yeo-jin listened to the recording and realized she now had enough evidence to bring down Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young. A few days later, acting on Shin Yeo-jin's tip, the police started investigating them. They uncovered shocking evidence, including fake vehicle records, bribed witnesses, and documents showing how Choi Myung-ji had been extorting money from businesses. Choi Myung-ji tried to cover her tracks, but Shin Yeo-jin's careful planning had caught her. In the end, Choi Myung-ji was arrested and confessed all her crimes. She begged for another chance, her hands shaking with fear, but the police remained firm. Everyone is equal before the law.
'Cause you are beautiful.